state of Tennessee is missing out on hundreds of thousands of dollars in federal funds because its state law banning texting while driving isn't strong enough. Attorney Jim Higgins with the Higgins Firm recently stopped by with more. Jim, welcome back to the show.
Thanks.
All right, so this law was passed 3 years ago. Let's get a little update on it. How's it going?
Poorly. It's not going well at all. You know, unfortunately, the law that we passed, it's a weak law. And, you know, the policemen, I think in Middle Tennessee, they may have issued 50 tickets. And there's not one of us who's not driven and seen the person next to us texting and driving.
Every day.
You know, every day. And, you know, the problem is the way our law was written, it says that it has to be sent and received. So the police say, well, if we pull someone over, they just say I was dialing a number, you know, how do they know? And it's just a real difficult law to enforce. And because of that, we're going to lose a lot of federal funds because our law is so weak. Now, you know, there's a mixed feel on federal funds, whether we even want them or not. But I think the point of it is our law is that our law needs to be fixed, regardless of those funds, because you know we do so many high-end wrongful death, serious injury, accident cases, and years ago. Most of them we would see if they were this tragic, it would be from a DUI or a reckless driver, and it is amazing how many horrible cases we have because of people just carelessly texting and driving.
Right. Absolutely. So are there going to be any changes since it is going so poorly? Do you expect anything?
They're talking about it, and I think they will. The couple of big changes they'll do is, one, I think they'll make it an escalating offense. So if you right now, if you are caught texting and driving, it's a $50 fine. If you're caught 20 more times, it's still a $50 fine. So they're going to make it like most crimes, and it will rise. They'll also make it a driving offense, which would surprise a lot of people. You know, we all know that if you get a speeding ticket, you get points on your license, and if you get so many points, you could lose your license. Well, right now, you don't get any points for this, and you should. So they're probably going to make it an offense that will do that, and hopefully tighten it up a little bit. So maybe a police could say, hey, if we see you driving down the road like this, that's enough for a ticket, as opposed to whether or not you're actually sending or receiving a text.
Absolutely. And I know you handle a lot of these kind of cases with texting and driving. So how do you prove it? I know a lot of people may wonder.
Yeah, sure. There's a few different ways. You know, you will be surprised, or maybe not, that a lot of people are truly honest. And when I'm sitting in a deposition or a courtroom and we're talking to somebody about it, they'll say, yeah, I had gotten a text, or their passenger will, or the person next to them. But we also, you know, our office, because we handle these higher level accident cases, we have experts that can get, we subpoena records. They can go through a phone, just like we pull stuff off a computer. We can pull things off a phone now. You know, in this digital age, there's a trace of everything out there. It's just a matter of finding it. So there are ways to prove it.
All right, thanks, Jim.
Thank you.
The Higgins Firm is serving Tennessee. Give them a call at 615-353-0930 or check them out at higginsfirm.com.